The Georgia Bulldogs will be a double-digit favorite at home against Tennessee this week. Are you kidding me? Have you seen the way Carson Beck's been playing? Well, we're going to talk about it, but before we do, I got to tell you about a promotion we have available right now at WagerTalk.com. For a limited time, you can get all my college football picks for the rest of the season. You can get $50 off using the promo code FBALL50. I'm a perfect 5-0 with college football the last 2 weeks. I do have a 5% play available on my page at WagerTalk.com. As always, though, there's no purchase necessary. You're more than welcome to tune in just for the free picks. The only thing I ask from you is that you take the time to smash that like button, and that will allow me to keep putting out these videos. Let's get into it. Georgia will be a 10.5-point favorite. I'm seeing 9.5s and 10.5s on the board. The total sits at 48. And there's been rumors that the starting quarterback for the Vols, Nico, might miss the game because of a concussion. A prominent media member came out and said he won't play early this week. That turned out to be fake news. The sources I have say he's been practicing. He practiced on Wednesday. I expect him to play, but that's not why I like Tennessee in this game. Just look at how Georgia's been playing. I don't mind betting on a team to bounce back from a loss. I don't mind betting on a team that has a struggling quarterback. When they're in a good spot, they come back home. It is a night game at Georgia. I mean, if Georgia was -3, I'd probably be all over the Bulldogs here. But the fact of the matter is they have not impressed enough to be laying double digits against a Tennessee team that ranks second in the SEC in scoring defense. They're allowing just 12.6 points per game. Tennessee has the second best run defense in the SEC. They're holding opponents to 2.8 yards per carry, under 100 yards per game. Georgia's pretty decent as well, but they're allowing 3.4 yards per carry. That's a fairly significant difference, and I expect both teams to be pounding the rock here. Nico with his injury concerns, or the backup, if that's the way it turns out. And Carson Beck, I mean, people aren't talking about this enough. The guy has been sacked 8 times in his last 3 starts. He's thrown 7 interceptions against Ole Miss, Florida, and Texas. Look at Georgia in that home game against Florida 2 weeks ago. Not very impressive. Carson Beck, not very impressive. And the Vols defense, some people would be on the fence about exactly how good they are given their strength of schedule. I'll tell you what, they're better than Florida's defense. The numbers say they're pretty damn good. And, you know, Carson Beck consistently throwing interceptions, making poor decisions. And you ask yourself, how could that be? Well, the kid's a millionaire. He drives a Lamborghini. He's dating a supermodel. Perhaps all that's gone to his head. That's my best guess at why Carson Beck is not the same guy he was at this time last season. Dylan Sampson, first in the SEC in rushing, over 1,000 yards, 20 touchdowns. I think the Vols ride the running game here. I think Josh Heupel schemes up enough to at least keep this game close. So I'm going to take the points with the Tennessee Volunteers. If you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. And if you got anything to say to me, even if it's nasty, you hit me up in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.